Hello everyone. I think this is going to be the last part or the last video about my book review. Please enjoy this last one. This is going to be a very interesting novel. My favorite novel titled Lord of the Mystery by Cuttlefish That Love Diving. Yes, the author is kinda weird, but trust me, the story is very, very interesting. So, let me start with the setting first. The story takes place in a fictional world that resembles Victorian era of Europe. There are steam engine, revolvers, and newspapers, secret society, and a strong sense of social hierarchy. This is a familiar historical atmosphere, makes the world feel realistic, but it also layered with a supernatural elements, hidden power, ancient god, secret ritual, and terrifying unknown force that exists beneath our everyday life. The main character is Klein Moretti, a, a young man who mysteriously transmigrated from the modern Earth to this strange world. Klein wakes up in the body of another person, carrying memories that are not his own. From the very beginning, the novel established a strong sense of uncertainty and danger. Klein is not powerful, confident, or special at the start. He is confused, cautious, and even afraid. And what makes him very relatable. What truly set a lot of the mystery apart from the rest of the novel that I have read is how it treats power. In this world, supernatural abilities comes from something called beyond the pathway. Each pathway represents a specific type of power such as divination, combat, deception, or control. But gaining power always comes at a cost. The more power a person gain, the closer they come to losing their sanity. This creates constant tension throughout the story. Power is not something to celebrate blindly. It is something to fear, to manage, and to respect. Another thing that I love about this novel is the atmosphere. The story frequently shifts into mystery and horror. There are secret ritual, forbidden knowledge, ancient being that could never be looked at directly, and truth that can drive people mad simply by knowing them. The fear in this novel is not just physical, it is psychological, to the point where I, as a reader, can feel it. The idea that knowledge itself can be dangerous is the central of the story. So this leads to one of the core themes in this novel, which is ignorance versus the truth. Klein, as the protagonist, is naturally curious. He wants to understand the world he is trapped in, but the more he learns, the more he realizes that some truths are better left unknown. This creates a constant internal conflict. Knowledge brings power, but it also brings responsibility and risk. This theme resonates strongly with college students, who are often encouraged to seek truth and knowledge without always being prepared for its emotional or ethical consequences. Klein's character development is one of the most impressive aspects of this novel. Over time, Klein evolved from a frightened outsider into a careful, strategic, and morally grounded individual. However, his growth feels earned. He makes mistakes, he loses people, He experiences fear, guilt, and doubt. Despite gaining supernatural ability, he never becomes emotionally detached. He constantly reflects on his action. He tried to hold on his humanity in a world that rewards cold calculation. Another important element of the world of this novel is Klein lives under multiple identities through the novel, including the mysterious persona known as the Fool. These shifting identities raise deep philosophical questions. Who are we and what we wear when we wear different masks? Are we defined by our own action, our name, our intention? And for me, exploring our own identities during my college years or my throughout my life, this question feels especially meaningful. And this novel also has a lot of characters. Many characters are not just background figures. They have their own motivation, fears. I'm sorry. They have their own motivation, fears, and moral boundaries. Some are allies, some are enemies, and many exist somewhere in between. The story avoids simple good versus evil narrative. Instead, it presents a morally gray world where survival often requires compromise. So, so what truly important about the Lord of the Mystery is power without responsibility leads to destruction. Knowledge without restraint leads to madness. Ambition without self-awareness leads to loss. These lessons are not delivered throughout lectures, but through storytelling, making them feel impactful, or at least for me. So, in the end, Lord of Mystery is not just a normal fantasy novel. It is a story about humanity confronting the unknown, about maintaining morality in a corrupting world, and about finding meaning when certainty does not exist. I truly enjoy reading this novel and I would suggest you to read it as well. It is very, very fun to read. So that's it from me. This is again the last video that I think I would make for this course, which is uh, extensive reading and listening. So I believe that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!